Welcome back to Cocktails with Queens, the 139th episode. Tonight, we are joined by a self-empowering life coach and author who has birthed and nurtured a group of very talented ladies that we like to call, y'all know them, the Braxtons. Please give it up for the one and only Evelyn Braxton. Hey, Evelyn.
Oh.
How you feeling tonight, Queen?
I'm doing really well, thank you. How are you guys?
Girl, over here crying, celebrating our 3rd anniversary. We just all about girl power tonight. So we're so glad that you joined us tonight. So let's get right to it. A few months ago, your kids surprised you with a birthday celebration in Atlanta. What was that like for you, celebrating yet another fabulous year with all of your loved ones?
Exciting, very exciting. I mean, you know, they know that I'm 39 and holding. They know that.
Okay.
So even on the cake, it says that. Okay. Yeah, I had a ball. It was wonderful that God had blessed me another year and my family was around me. Of course, Tracy wasn't here, but nevertheless, God is good. You know what I mean? And
Yes,
I won't complain because I had a ball. I danced all night long.
Okay, stop it.
Girl, I still got it going on. How about that?
So, you know what, Miss Braxton, speaking of family, you know, it's been 1 year since the loss of your daughter, Tracy Braxton. And you remind me a lot of my mom, and I just buried my mom about a month ago. You rule with an iron fist, and that respect that they have for you, I saw it. When you said, don't say another word.
Okay.
I said, oh, and so did Tamar and everybody else. They knew. But how are you and the family holding up now? How were you able to find the strength of, you know, from that time, like to lose a child that I can't imagine, and I couldn't imagine losing my mom either. But where do you find the strength to cope?
Well, I really find the strength in God.
Yeah.
You know, that's my strength. You know, that's my pillow that I lean on. You know, at the end of the day, baby, that's all we got. You know, and I thank God for the years he had given Tracy with us, and we with Tracy. And I can't lie and say, oh, it's just been a wonderful time. We never argued, we never this, we never, because I'm lying if I say that. And I'm not going to do that. Not at all. And, you know, in a family, you have your ups, you have your downs, for God's sake. But at the end of the day, you have each other. You have God holding the range. So that's what's important. So we've been doing really well, I think.
I'm glad to hear that.
Mama E, I just want you to know, I loved Tracy so much. That's my girl. She was my soror, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, my heart just goes out to you and your entire family. I just love your whole family. But Mama E, your love and authenticity and courage as a mother has pinned you as the title of the favorite TV mom on TV anywhere. Now, what is something you learned about yourself throughout your journey as a mother and a glam mother?
Well, you know what? I really learned that, you know, when you're young and you're raising your kids, you really don't have time to think of yourself. It's about them. It's about family. But what I really learned, girl, it's about me. How about that? Okay? It is about me. And I never took that time to figure out anything because it was always about someone else. But I woke up one day and I'm like, okay, Lord, I'm getting older. You know, lines trying to come in my face and I'm fighting it, teeth and nails, okay? And I never really have experienced anything for me. So as time goes on, you realize that life is precious. And if you don't do anything with life, then that's on you. So that's what I've done. It's about Evelyn J. Braxton. How about that? And the J is for Jackson.
Okay.
Miss Evelyn,
And you know what Janet said? You know what Janet said?
We do.
Miss Jackson, if you nasty, let me find out, Miss Evelyn. Let me find out you nasty. You said lines. What you look like you could be one of the sisters, not the mama.
Okay.
Thank you so
snatched.
much. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I'm like, I'm looking at the cheek. I'm like, yeah, you good. You snatched. You look
Wow.
great. Hey, Miss Evelyn, I'm switching gears. You recently released a cookbook, Cooking with Miss E. What inspired you to publish a cookbook? And you got to tell us, what's one of your favorite dishes or the dish you think you make the best?
All of them are the best, but the one that I like
Okay.
is the porcupine meatballs. Because it's very easy. Anybody can do that recipe. It's just hamburger and rice and tomato paste or tomato sauce. It's very easy. Of course, with your little spices and so on and so forth. But if you can't cook, you will be able to do that recipe.
Now, can you make it with turkey meat? Like if
You can make it with turkey.
Okay.
The queens might need to
put egg in it to make it stick though. Because turkey meat is not, it doesn't stick like the ground. So you have to put eggs in it to kind of keep it to stick if you use turkey.
If you use turkey, all you have to do is put crumbled bread in it.
Breadcrumbs, like
Just breadcrumbs. And just mix it and put your onions in it, your green peppers in it, whatever you like, whatever spices you like, put it in there and mix it. And if you have any leftover rice, or cook the rice for God's sakes, and put it in and just mix it all together and drop it into your sauce. Put the top
Old school mamas, they have a way of telling you something and dictating it to you at the same time. And she's like, my God, just
for God's sake.
Together.
Miss Evelyn, don't be surprised if the queens roll up to your crib next time we all in Atlanta, because it's like, I'm just saying, we want to try this cooking one time.
Okay,
come on over.
This, honey, I need to get this here book too, because I've been trying to cook more because my kids they've become DoorDash. And I can't take it no more. So I've been trying to cook every other day so they can have food. Now, Mommy, you also have another business venture called God Can Heal the Heart. Tell us about God Can Heal the Heart.
Years ago, that's been in existence for years. When I went through my divorce, I don't know if any of you been through a divorce or what have you, but that's devastating.
Yeah.
Extremely devastating. And sometimes you wonder, what's wrong with me, for God's sakes? I'm not pretty enough, or I'm not this enough. All of those crazy things run into your head because of the low self-esteem that you didn't realize you had, for God's sakes. Because you're so busy in the hustle and the bustle, trying to please everybody else, trying to make sure that the family is okay. You just didn't take time for yourself. Amen. And so when this thing happened, I'm like, my God. So one night I was lying in the bed and I was praying and asking God to please help me to get through this and what have you. And I had a dream. And the dream I had, I saw this hand, but I didn't see the hand. It's like had a robe on. And he reached down into my chest and pulled my heart out. And he took his other hand and he covered it. And when he covered it, he took his hand off and he placed it back into my heart. And I heard these words when it said, God can heal the heart. And from there, I'm like, okay, Lord, give me the strength to help other women, to empower them, to let them know it's not over. What has happened is bad rubbish is gone.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Now look here, okay, because you just been touched, you done been reborn. But I want to know, is it a special man that's got you feeling good like you are? You got a friend you dating?
Not really. I may go out from time to time, but baby girl, I'm into Evelyn.
Okay.
That's who I'm into. How about that?
Yeah.
You know, and
it's you know, that's a good message to spread to other ladies, that it's okay to date yourself and and put you first at all times. So I think that's a beautiful message. I mean, you've touched all of our hearts so much. And girl, I feel like I'm over here. We done went to church. We done went to the kitchen. We done ate. We done done everything. Yeah, I do. So I want to thank you so much. You have just touched us all. I'm sitting over here trying not to cry because I know you've been through a lot. And God bless you. Keep shining, Queen. We love you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
And thank you for having me. And you guys are just incredible. And I want to tell you, I love each and every one of you. You guys have so much, and you have given so much for 3 years. Do you realize how many women have grown from what you've said? God bless you. Keep up the good work.
We received that.
And I love you, love you, love you.
I love you too,
We love you back.
We love you.
All right.